predict. I don't know how you can predict
virtually unpredictable at this point.
I think I have to say I like Deandra's chances to get on this show. She just bowled a big game to get in there. Stephanie Nation just bowled a big game also. And if I'm not mistaken, when Stephanie bowled on 13 and 14, I think she had a big game over there too, just off to the left of our feature pair. So I really think Deandra has a good chance to make this happen on the women's side. On the men's side, I mean, I don't even know what to predict. I mean, Jurek just bowled 260 on this pair. He's going to bowl on it again. Mika has been scratching and clawing the whole night.
It can go a lot of ways.
I mean, I'm sure he's got it in the tank to make this push. Machuga, I mean, this is where he won his first title.
And Deandra on the ladies' side is 7-1 today in her match play.
7-1, Deandra Asbatti. Wow.
Big run there. I think it's anybody's game here.
What's your prediction? Do you have one? You put me on the spot. I don't know if I can make a prediction on the men's side.
I don't know if I can either.
I predict Chris Loschetter is going to lead this.
Oh.
Is that going out on a limb?
Yeah, you're really going on a limb, Joe. I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say I think Chugs pops a big game.
I mean, I could see that
here.
I could definitely see that.
This is his kind of position and his deal.
Yeah, and he's been bowling for some reason or other. Bowling here, he's always been tough. He's always been tough.
He would be my pick right now out of the group to make a jump.
Anyway, here we go, and we're going to try as best as we can to switch back and forth and show you every shot.
I'm on the button here.
Mika's going to start us off.
Actually, I got Brad.
Well, Mika's bowling right now, actually.
All right, I missed him. He was off the screen.
Well, Mika's off with a 3-6-10 to start, and this is the first frame for Brad Angelo. And that's a solid strike for Mika.
And here's Shannon.
Chance we've seen Shannon tonight.
On the cross.
Never hurts to get out with a strike in any fashion. And maybe, Jeff, if you could pull up the live scoring for the O'Neill-Malott match.
I will do that.
And we can try to keep up on that. We'll see what happens here with Jack Jurek on this pair of lanes and see if this practice is done well or not. 2-8-10 for Jurek. It's the only thing you fear when you come off a pair that you bowled a big game on is that practice time is going to change your opinion of what's going on. Mike Machuga now in front of the ball return. First frame, 3 steps. And I don't recall whether or not Mike bowled that good of a game on this pair earlier when we had him on. It doesn't stand out to me. Jurek with an open in the first. This is Machuga's spare shot in the first. Meanwhile, now we're looking at Deandra Asbatti. She is bowling her second frame. She struck in the first, 3-6-10 in the second.
All right, I got the Malott O'Neill up. Big West spare strike, O'Neill strike in the first frame.
Okay, we'll try
keep
to
an eye on that.
This is going to change with the shot, basically, in terms of who's in and who's out. There's a strike for Jurek. I mean, don't think that these guys don't know that there's 6 guys breathing down their neck. I mean, 5 count for Machuga. This is Brad Angelo's second frame. Now the difference here to Brad is he does have a cushion. And I'm sure in his mind he wants to get out to a quick start and end this early and not leave any chance for doubt. Machuga shooting the 3, 4, 6, 7, 10 right now on the left. And obviously he's far, far left, so he's out of our screen. Oh my God, he got the 6 pin out of the middle. That's not a good break.
Oh my goodness.
Angelo shooting the 10 pin. No trouble. Shannon Pluhowski with a strike on the right. She's out with a double. Mika coming up right now on lane 20. Mika with a spare up in the first. A little bit high for a 4-pin. There's Michael Fagan is bowling on lanes 29 and 30 right now. We can't really see him either. He's obviously going to have something to say too.
I'll go pull his score up
Shannon
on live
Pluhowski
scoring
goes
too.
high for 4, 7, 10. I think there's some nerves going on in that match right now between those two. Stephanie Nation, meanwhile, is out with a double and a 9 count in the third. This is Mika for the 4-pin. No trouble. Brad Angelo went high in the third frame. He'll be out with 9 spare. And Shannon converts her spare. So far we've got little movement. Machuga out to a slow start. Wes Malott on the other side of the house has gone spare 3-bagger, and Bill O'Neill, it looks like, has the front 3. So the other side of the house is making their presence known. Mika with a strike in the third, 39 through 2, spare strike.
A strike by Aspady.
Jack Jerk now in the third frame.
Fagan has the front
second.
4, bro.
And a big messenger for Jurek. On the other side of the house, Michael Fagan is out with the first 4 strikes, 56 pins out of 4th place. He's blowing Dino Castillo. Dino has spare, strike. Mike Fagan, 210 in the 5th frame. Here's Deandra in the third.
Tripped it.
Sorry, that was the 4th. And wow, that was for a double. That was a big hit.